I have a painting in my office that was painted several decades ago, and it says, Waikiki Community Center, by the people, for the people. The history of Waikiki Community Center is that it was literally created by a group of community members that really had concern for the community and saw needs in the community with both Keiki Kupuna. So we started in 1978 with a senior program and a Keiki program. When I first started here 8 years ago working, I walked into the preschool the first time and that joy was just there. The goal of the preschool is to close the achievement gap between children from lower and higher income families. One of the few interventions that research has shown is effective in closing that gap is quality early childhood education. Studies also show that when children start off in kindergarten on par with their classmates, they tend to stay on grade level and continue to success. Whereas children who start below the level of their classmates in kindergarten tend to fall further behind, unfortunately, and become the highest percentage group of high school dropouts and going on social assistance and things like that in adulthood. So you don't think that what you would do for a child before kindergarten would affect the rest of their lives, but research really shows that it does affect them. And so that's why we feel like our mission for the preschool is so critical. And that remains our mission. So that was our mission pre-COVID, and it remains our mission after COVID. And same with this Kupuna program. You know, our mission was to keep our Kupuna well and healthy and prevent premature decline, and that remains our mission after COVID. During the lockdown, a lot of our seniors were not technically savvy. While a lot of us, could order our groceries online, could order, things on Amazon, and they didn't have access to that kind of technology, and they just sort of felt stuck in their homes. And so we created an iPad lending library. We have a handful of iPads, and we train seniors to use them. Some of them have started ordering their medications and food online, but also just to create emotional and social support, because many of them, what's been hurting them is the social isolation. We've developed some online classes and social gatherings, just a variety of activities and live opportunities to connect with one another. Another program, for instance, that we've instituted since COVID started is called Senior Safe Ride. So most of our seniors that we have contact with here usually take the public transportation, but since COVID, many of them have been afraid to go on the bus. We created a program where we would call a rideshare service for them. We can order the car, we can pay for it, and so they've been using it for medical appointments, where they can't do telehealth, and for grocery shopping, and for other shopping trips where they need basic supplies, medication, and things like that. The community piece, when we look at our mission of Keiki Kupuna community, the community piece has always been about building larger community in a way that what can we do to continue improving our community, making our community a place where everybody thrives. Being in Waikiki, we've seen the devastation of our visitor businesses, our visitor community, and we just felt the need to do something more than what we were doing before. And so one of the things that we decided to do is to be one of the agencies that is administering state rental assistance. It's been a real challenge and a journey to kind of deal with a lot of the timing and the depth and volume of the need, but we are working, literally like 24/7. Our staff is working to get those funds out and to help. We have an emergency food bank of a Hawaii site, and we've had the food pantry for many years, but since COVID, we've seen a more than 400% increase in the use of our emergency food pantry. we're thankful that it's been a blessing that we are here, because our food bank has remained one of the few that you were able to access without a vehicle. What's kept me going is community, that I see people supporting each other. We have people in need who, for instance, one gentleman that received rental assistance was asking us yesterday, what can he do to volunteer for us? What can he do to help, It's that whole feeling of, you're giving aloha, you're getting aloha. Everybody can give and everybody needs help sometimes. And so I've seen so many people step up and help one another. People that, don't have much are giving what they can and helping where they can. Community is everything. And it's through community that we are going to meet our greatest challenges. And this is maybe the biggest challenge we've ever faced, that most of us have faced. But I really believe, seeing the spirit of the people, I am really confident that we're going to come together and we're going to be strong together, and we're going to be able to come out of this together.